Good morning, Dr. Ida Khanum from Pediatric Ward Concierge Pediatrics in Bel Air, Houston, Texas. So I wanted to come on board and just share an example of how our concierge practice can help families and has helped families. So we had a family that reached out just right after hours. Actually, it wasn't even after hours, it was on Sunday afternoon. Sorry about that. Basically reached out, and mom was like, this is one of our patients, and she was like a nearly 2.5-year-old who has been sick for about 2 weeks with, some congestion, runny nose, and mild cough. But mom was cleaning her nose, and she was starting to look like she was getting better. She's at daycare, fully immunized. And then mom messaged me and said, you know what, something suddenly changed in the last 24 hours. She spiked a fever. Her congestion has got worse. Her drainage has changed. It's becoming thicker and more sort of thicker nasal discharge, no cough, no ear pain, no vomiting or diarrhea, drinking and peeing okay, but just seems like she is sicker and, suddenly taken a turn for the worse, and she's been having symptoms for 2 weeks. And so this was a message that mama sent me, and, I had a back and forth. I just made sure the child was doing fine, and I said, this sounds like, and the parents were very good with cleaning the nose. I said, it sounds like she's probably developed a secondary sinus infection. And so I was able to go ahead and send her a prescription of medicine to the pharmacy, and avoid her a trip to the urgent care, avoid her a trip into the office. Even I said, let's start the medicine late, let's wait 24 hours and see what she does. And 24 hours later, I messaged the family, and she was much better. Fever was gone. She was feeling much better. She had started the medication. And actually the family was out of town at the time, so the little children were with the grandparents. And so decrease the stress, take care of the child, make them feel better sooner, and really utilize the facilities as and when is needed. But the goal is really to keep your children healthy. So if that's something that you're looking for and you're expecting a baby, please go ahead and give us a call.